What's going on, guys? TTO here. Today I'm going to be going over my top 3 MLB picks for today. Today is April 5th, 2024. I'm most likely going to have another video coming out in maybe an hour after this one for NBA. So if you're interested in NBA, be on the lookout. If I don't post, it's just because I can't find enough value. Right now in VIP, I only have one NBA slip posted, but there's a ton of NBA games tonight. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to have an NBA video. Even if it's not an hour from now, it might be 3 or 4 hours from now, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to have an NBA video as well. So be on the lookout later today for that. But guys, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, hit that comment button down below and leave a comment, and hit that subscribe button. We're slowly growing, taking over the YouTube space for MLB and NBA props. So I do appreciate you guys for that. We are going to be on PrizePicks today, and let's head over to MLB, the MLB section. And if you guys are interested in VIP, the link is in the pinned comment down below with the Patreon link, or you can find it in the Linktree link. And it's only $20 a month. I personally highly recommend it. But even if you just joined the free Discord, I've been posting some free actual slips in the free pick section in the Discord, as well as there's a free NHL section where you can get sportsbook bets. So if you're into a sportsbook. Also, if you are new to Chalkboard, if you're not on Chalkboard already, it's available on both Android and iPhone now. They just came out to Android. And you can use code TTL for a deposit match and get a free month of VIP on top of that. So definitely take advantage of that if you're interested. And let's get into these MLB picks. So one of my top picks of the day is going to be Jake Fraley, and we're going to take his over 0.5 total bases. Now this is a popular play already today, 1.4 thousand people taking him. I think I know why. We can already see the 0.5 total base is already a goblin as well. It's like they're prepared to take this off of the normal line whenever they need to. But while he's up, definitely get this in. We're going to be using DG Fantasy and Outlier for our research today. DG Fantasy, use code LIMIT for 25% off your first month. Outlier, you can use my link for a free week. But we're going to head over to PrizePicks. Change this to MLB. And take a look. We can see Jake Fraley's top of the list for the Cincinnati Reds. Total bases over 0.5, 55.19% odds to hit, and the fair odds for this that they are giving it is going to be minus 143 odds. So when we take a look, we can see Pinnacle has this at minus 144. BetMGM has this at minus 140, and then that's Bovada, has it at minus 145. I personally really like this today. Let's head over to Outlier and look at the stats. So let's search up Jake Fraley right here. Scroll down until we can see over 0.5 bases. Over his last 5, he's cashed in 4 of 5. Last 10, 5 of 10. The 2024 season, he's played 4 games this season. He's cashed in all 4 games with an average of 2.25 bases and a median of 2.5. So I'm really liking this today. In 2023, he had a 57% hit rate with a 62% hit rate at home. In the head-to-head matchup, he has a 75% hit rate versus the Mets. When we take a look at the starting pitcher versus Cincinnati, we can see Quintana. He has less earned runs allowed, but he does go from a 7.14 strikeouts per 9 innings to a 2.7, so he does not strike out much at all. And he also goes from a 1.31 walks and hits per inning to a 1.35. So he's giving up 1.35 walks and hits per inning. When we scroll down, we can see Jake Fraley has exceeded this in 4 of his last 5 games. Now, unfortunately, this is a very small sample size, though. He only has 41 plate appearances versus left-handed pitchers, compared to the 239 plate appearances versus right-handed pitchers. Now, his average goes down from a .256 to a .147, which is a huge drop-off. But I do think he gets there today. We can say Quintana versus left-handed batters. It's left-handed batter versus left-handed pitcher today. We can see, or wait, what? Okay, so now I'm confused. Okay, I apologize, guys. Quintana is a right-handed pitcher. So I don't know why it's doing the versus left-handed pitcher. Or is he? Or is this messed up? I actually have to look into that, whether he's left-handed pitcher or right-handed. I'm pretty sure he's left-handed, but when I saw a right-handed pitcher right here, it kind of threw me for a loop because they have him right-handed here, left-handed here. I'm pretty sure he's left-handed. But if he's left-handed, we're going to go with that. We can see he does have a larger earned run average versus left-handed batters either way. And then versus left-handed pitchers, Fraley's worse. If he's right-handed, that actually works out better for us because Fraley's better versus right-handed pitchers typically. But this is a very small sample size anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. Slug percent 0.389 from 0.363 versus left-handed batters, which is great. We type in, or we click right here versus Cincinnati, and we can take a look. There's no data for Fraley versus Quintana versus left-handed pitchers, as we mentioned. He has a 0.5 OPS, 0.147 average, but only a 12% K rate as well. So a very low K rate for Jake Fraley. So I'm going to go ahead and lock in Jake Fraley. It looks like he just got taken off. But guys, if you want to take that on a sports book, or if you want to take this Goblin line, feel free to still take the Goblin line. I do apologize that that already got taken off. But move on to number 2. We have Logan Gilbert. We're going to take his over 5.5 strikeouts. This is yet another popular play today. It looks like 2.8 thousand people are on this. When we take a look at DG Fantasy, we can see right here over 5.5. Fair odds minus 139, minus 140 on quite a few sports books, minus 137 on Pinnacle, minus 150 on Fliff. And when we search him up on Outlier, Logan Gilbert over 5.5 strikeouts. The one game he started this season versus Boston, he had 8 strikeouts versus the Red Sox. In 2023, he went over this in 53% of games, 17 of 32, and 59% of away games with a median of 6 and an average of 5.7 strikeouts per game. We can see Logan Gilbert versus Milwaukee. He goes from 3.7 to 6 earned runs per 9. So he does give up a lot more runs to Milwaukee typically, but this is only 6 innings pitched as well. So it's still such a very low sample size. Strikeouts per 9 goes from 8.9 to 12, and his walks and hits per inning go from 1.07 to 0.83. So that's a great thing to see as well. We can see Logan Gilbert's statistics. 2023, a starting pitcher, he had a K percent of 24.5%, which is absolutely great. Walks per 9 is 1.7, so he doesn't walk very much either. And he had a low earned run average as well. He had a typical 9 Ks over 9 innings. So I'm really liking this today. We can see Milwaukee versus Logan Gilbert. A lot of them have very similar to normal stats. Some of them are really, really terrible versus him, but then most of them we have no data at all. In the versus right-handed pitchers, a lot of the batters from Milwaukee are worse than normal though. So I'm really liking this. Let's lock it in. Logan Gilbert over 5.5 strikeouts. And then our third and final play of the day, we're going to go ahead and give you another Cincinnati Reds play. We're going to go with Will Benson over 0.5 HRR, so hits, runs, and RBIs. This goes with the Fraley play as well, because obviously, if he's going over HRR, we have Fraley over hits, or technically over bases, but basically the same exact thing. That works out in our favor. Definitely loving this Will Benson play though. We can take a look at Outlier. Will Benson over 0.5 HRR. Over his last 10, he's cashed in 9 out of 10 games. In 2024, he's already played 6 games this year. He's cashed in 5 out of 6 with a median of 1.5 and an average of 2.17. He's also cashed in all 3 home games this year. In 2023, he cashed this in 56%, 48% at home. And again, Quintana allows more hits and walks per inning, way less strikeouts. And I don't think that Will Benson's going to have an issue at all today versus Quintana. So we're going to go ahead and see versus left-handed pitchers. He's over here with a 0.146 average, which is kind of trash. 31% K rate. But 0.5 HRR, there's just so many ways for him to get this. So I'm going to go ahead and lock it in with confidence, guys. Those are my 3 picks for today. Thank you for watching. I apologize for the Fraley pick being taken down already, but I do think it might be put back up. Even if not, it is the Goblin right now, so you can still just take the Goblin right there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.